Hello first graders and welcome back to your GoMath job for today. Today we are looking at lesson 1.4. I can use the strategy, make a model to solve real-world addition problems. Alright boys and girls, so I can use the strategy. You say that word, strategy. What a strategy is it's a tool, it's a math tool that you can use to solve the problem. So, something I love about math, boys and girls, is that there is more than one way to get the right answer. So I might solve it one way, my math brain might use one strategy, but your math brain is different, so you might use another strategy. So today we are learning a new strategy for our math brains to use. And that strategy is we are going to make a model. And this is what it's going to look like. You'll see how we do that in just a minute. It's going to solve real-world problems. So problems in your everyday life, not just in math class. Real-world addition problems. And we know what addition is. Addition is taking two parts and putting them together, add them up, more is better. So let's get started with a little bit of review about our addition sentence. Our addition sentences will be a part plus a part is equal to the whole. So this sentence reads 5 plus 2 is equal to 7. Or we could say 5 plus 2 equals 7. All right. This is our new strategy. Everybody say, ooh. We are going to be using these boxes to show an addition sentence. So, can you read this addition sentence in your brain for me? It says, 8 plus 2 equals 10. Do you see 8 plus 2 equals 10 in our model? 8 plus 2 equals 10. So one part plus another part equals the whole. All right, let's practice. There are 2 lions at the zoo. 5 more lions come to the zoo. How many lions are at the zoo? So my problem said there are 2 lions at the zoo and 5 more lions come. Those are my 2 parts, so I'm looking for my whole. One way that we can solve this, boys and girls, is to tap the bigger number in our heads. So, I have a 2 and a 5. Which number is bigger? The 5 is bigger. So, we are going to tap it and put it away in our brains. 5. Now, hold that number there. We are going to count up, like we would with counters, our other part. So, on our fingers, we are going to count 2 more. So boys and girls, do it with me. Tap 5 in your head, 5, and count up 2 fingers. 5, 6, 7. So what is my whole? It is 7. Because 2 plus 5 equals 7. All right, let's go to our next example. Uh-oh, does this addition sentence look a bit funny to you? Is it missing something? Am I looking for a part or a whole? I'm looking for a part because we know addition is a part plus a part equals the whole. They told us the whole. So let's look at the problem. Fahad has 12 hats. of them are green. The rest are brown. How many hats are brown? So, boys and girls, we know that all together, Fahad will have 12 hats. So I'm going to use my cubes to help me model my missing part. I know that he has 4 green hats. So let's put that in our model. 1, 2, 3, 4 green hats. How many of his hats are brown? So I know that he only has 12. So what we are going to do, boys and girls, is we are going to count up or add on until we get to 12. And when we get to 12, we're going to stop. Just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's where I'm going to stop. How many blocks did I have to add to get to 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more blocks. So, boys and girls, 4 of Fahad's green hats plus 8 of his brown hats equals 12 hats in all. So, on your model, if we were just doing numbers, it would look like this. What number goes in the blank? It is the 8 because it is one of our parts. 1 part plus 2 parts equals the whole. All right, one more example for us, boys and girls. Some dogs are playing in the park. How many dogs? Some dogs, we don't know yet. 5 more dogs play in the park. There are 8 dogs in the park. How many dogs were playing in the park before? So, am I looking for a part, boys and girls, or am I looking for the whole? I am missing a part. So, how am I going to find the missing part? All right, boys and girls, we are going to tap that number away in our brain again. So this time, we're going to try and do it without our blocks. So, I know that I have 5, so I'm going to tap it in my head, but then I don't know how many fingers to count up, but I know where to stop. Where should I stop counting? When I get to 8. So, tap that 5 in your head, and then we're going to count up and stop when we get to 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. How many fingers did I have to count? 3 fingers. So my other part, my missing part, is 3. Boys and girls, the nice thing about addition is we can check ourselves. So, tap 5 in your brain. 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I get the same answer? I did. So 3 plus 5 equals 8. Alrighty, boys and girls, it's your turn to practice. Have fun.